Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Hbar family. Let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with the price of Hbar. And of course, what we could be expecting as we are going into Tuesday morning. Looking across the board over the last 1 hour, you're starting to see the market, tumbling back towards the downside. As you can see across the board, especially over the last 1 hour, majority of the coins are down right now. But again, if you're looking at it on a weekly time frame, we have seen quite a nice bounce for the overall market as far as H bar is concerned, up about 9%. But today, also, right now, it is one of the very few coins that is still up, which again is nice to see, up about 2.1%. Let's take a closer look at it, see what's happening. Before we do that, though, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of H bar, 18.7 cents, up 3.4% on the Bitcoin side of things. As far as the market cap is concerned, $8 billion dollars as of recording this update, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 500 million. But take a look at this. HBAR has well and truly entered the ETF era. 15 US ETF filings have now referenced Hedera, and the Canary HBAR ETF is already live on NASDAQ exchange. The single fund already holds nearly 1% of all HBAR. And I want you guys to take a close look at this. Just there's one fund right now, and 1% of that already holds, the entire, H bar in circulation. 1% of that in such a short span of time. So we need to kind of zoom out and take a look at how big of a deal this really is. And even if you're looking at the native tokens price, as I've discussed with you guys in the previous updates, you're not seeing interesting moves like where you're seeing extremely excitement across the board. Let's face it, retail sentiment is quite low, and I can argue that it's probably the lowest that we have seen for this year. But yet you're still seeing positive inflows coming in, and that tells you everything you need to know. And when you talk about ETF inflows, it's mainly institutional driven. So very interesting to see. Obviously, as far as just besides the native token itself, Hedera is quite a massive blockchain, which I think still gets overlooked because of the likes of Solana and Ethereum. But again, HBAR family knows how many big partnerships Hedera really is making. And obviously it shocked a lot of people, including myself, the fact that it was the first one to get approved, obviously along with Solana as well. But I did not see that coming, to be quite frank with you. But it is what it is. I'm very happy for the HBAR family. They deserve it. And I think in the future we're really going to see the potential of the ETFs. Right now, it's just the absolute start. But let's take a closer look and see what's happening today. As far as the dominance is concerned, you can see for yourself, we're still ranging exactly as to where we were yesterday. You can kind of see from the last few days, pretty much since November 7th, we've been kind of ranging around this level just below the 60% mark. So again, as far as the dominance is concerned, it hasn't, broken out, nor has it, pulled it down either. So it's pretty much ranging around this level, quite stagnant. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, though, take a look at it for yourself. So, Bitcoin price, it did see a little bit of a minor pullback. Bitcoin came up to $107,500 just a few hours back, to be quite honest. But we got rejected, and we know the 107,000 $700 price point. Again, a level that we've been speaking about on this channel. We got rejected at that, and right now we are being supported by the $105,000 price point. But again, as I've stated to you guys before on this channel, I'm still not optimistic for Bitcoin unless, of course, we get back into the 23.6. But as far as the trajectory is concerned, it is in the right trend. But again, we need to look for confirmations. But let's take a look at HBAR, because the level that I spoke to you guys about literally last night, that's exactly where the price of HBAR was able to retest just a few hours back, and I will exactly show you what I mean by that. If you watch my video, I was talking to you guys about the 19.5 cents and the 20 cents price point. You can see for yourself, we retested exactly at that key range, and we got stopped out, got supported by, this key range, as you could see for yourself, around the 18.8 cents mark. Again, this was a resistance for us as we were breaking towards the upside before as well. You could see for yourself. And now that is playing as a support. We saw this support not too long ago, saw a bounce back up to 19.6 cents. And we're seeing a little bit of a retracement due to, of course, Bitcoin kind of pulling down right now over the last hour or so. But again, H bar is looking good. As far as a new monthly candle, a new monthly high is concerned, it still is not able to do that as of yet. But it's on track to do so. You can see for yourself just since yesterday. And let me bring this out for you guys. So November 9th, 16.8 cents. You can see for yourself, we have seen an increase of 18% for HBAR. We're approaching almost midnight here in North America. And obviously, going into November 11. But again, so far, so good. I like this overall trend that, HBAR is showing. And I do believe, as I stated to you guys before, that, the set 61.8 could be the next level to be looking out for, especially once we break above the 20 cents. We did reintroduce ourselves to that key price point, but again, got rejected. Not a big surprise. Psychological price point. Obviously, that is a resistance, and usually traders treat that as a resistance. And we do tend to see, big resistance usually get rejected, and we have seen that playing out as of now. But again, just a few hours ago, before Bitcoin retraced, we were sitting literally close to 20 cents. So I like what we're seeing here. It's on the verge of, retesting a new monthly high. And again, breaking above that takes us back into the 61.8 fib zone. And that's where we want to be. And that's where we were prior to, obviously, the major market liquidation that we did see, of course, on October 10th that you guys know of. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys personally think. What are your overall targets for HBAR for the month of November? Let me know that in the comments. And guys, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And also follow me on X if you have not done so already. And we'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.